It's interesting how so many of the articles that were written back then in 2016 and 2017 about Felon 47 model management, or TMM, have been taken down. Page not found, page not found, page deleted. So, man, I got stung by a fucking bee. Well, my dog got stung first, and then I ran down into the gully to see what was wrong with her, and I got stung. Only once, though, so. All these pages have been removed. All these articles have been removed. I want to point out that a couple things. The first one is that John Casablancas was the first friend and business partner pedo that Trump was associated with. And he was associated with pedos his whole career. John Casablancas, for most of his career, as he was a young man, as he was in his 20s and going through the scalp reduction surgery and the scandal with Ivana not wanting to pay her for the divorce, and then boom, she fell down the stairs. Well, that saved him a ton of money. And then he buried her on his golf course to save more money off her fucking dead body. The fucking mother of his children, 2 of his children, just crazy. What a morally bankrupt son of a bitch. And now, so what? Epstein wasn't the first. He was just another in the long line of child predators that Trump has been friends with. And he doesn't make friends, right? So to think that the only couple people, the only adult males that he landed on in his life to be friends, really good friends and business partners with, of all of them, all the people he met in his life were Roy Cohn, a mobster lawyer who taught him everything he knows about litigation, and John Casablancas, infamous, well-known, outspoken himself about his love of, 12 to 14-year-old girls, as long as they were kind of physically developed, of course. And, and he said that's who he was. I mean, it eventually ruined him, kind of. And he died miserable. He's only had 2 good friends. That was John Casablancas and Jeffrey Epstein. And you can judge people by the company they keep. You absolutely can. I learned that a long time ago. If you don't believe me, look at people you know, even rich people, even poor people, people you know, people down the block, and look and see who their close associates are. Bond with people that you have similar fucking interests with. It's common sense. Trump sure does. And all these articles that were written back then have been taken down. Page not found, page not found. About him just being a fraud about everything. He pretended to be his own publicist, calling in to give the gossip rags in New York City the latest dirt on all the women that were chasing the Donald. And then if Marla Maples listened to the tapes and said, that's him, he's just pretending to be the publicist. Yeah. He's that much of a fucking douchebag. And all the shit he said about conquest, it was all lie. He was actually very awkward around women. And didn't have any game. That's my take. He lies about everything. Everything. And he just says it enough times and people start to believe it. Oh, we won by a landslide. But Texas, Mr. Texas, Greg Abbott, you need to gerrymander 5 seats or we're going to lose in the midterms. What about the landslide? What about the mandate? We have a huge mandate from the American people, but we have to gerrymander every state we can to make sure we don't lose in the midterms. Such a crock of shit. His life, smoke and mirrors, Carnival Barker, 3-card Monty, shell game. And I'm not going to stop digging. He just took that video down. As soon as I posted it, they took it down. So I appealed it. We'll see. They put the other one back up. This morning it was back up, number 3. Number 6, they took down immediately. Leave me alone, TikTok. This is all well-researched, carefully investigated material. TikTok censors. Stay safe out there, guys. Please. Yes, I want to know about all these missing children all over the United States and where they're going, because we have a trafficker in the White House, and it's suspect.